Welcome back, guys, to MC Sports Media, man. It's your boy Ron, man. I'm back with another video. Look, let's jump right into it. Ding, ding. Canelo Alvarez versus Caleb Plant. This fight has been spoken about for a while now, and I think it's officially about to happen. Now, let's talk about the two fighters. We'll start with Caleb Plant. No, you know what? I'm going to start with Canelo. Canelo's last fight, Billy Saunders, right? Billy did great. I think Billy, to me, was up the first six rounds of the fight. And I think that's when Canelo knew, like, okay, either I have to finish this guy or turn it up. Because Billy was using head movement. He was counter-punching. He was just doing a great fight. Great fight. And why I think the fight between Caleb Plant would be a more difficult fight for Canelo is simply because I believe Billy Saunders gassed. I believe, from the body work from Canelo and just the intensity he was coming with in the later round. Because, again, the fight was stopped in the 8th round. And Billy was doing everything he was supposed to do leading up to that 8th round. And Canelo just showed the type of champion and just the power he has and, just the relentlessness. It was a very competitive fight. And again, like I said, I gave Billy Saunders the first 6 rounds. Maybe 4 out of the 6. I'm not sure. I got to go back and watch the fight. But he was winning, He was winning early on. He was making Canelo miss. He was countering properly. He was just had a great game plan and was executing. Now, what happened, I believe, again, I think Billy just realized that he never really hurt Canelo or couldn't keep up with the tempo. After a certain round, this guy's walking forward with his hands up, bop, throwing body shots, and really walking you down. It defeats your will a little bit, And then when you're taking certain shots like that to the body, I think Billy just didn't have nothing left. Because, again, he was doing everything right. But he overexerted himself, I believe. And Canelo did what Canelo did, which is rise the tempo, attack that body, and walk him down. Walk him down. Right? So, but when we see this, and I have to, because I've heard, shout out to Showbiz the Adult. That's my guy. I love his channel. He actually inspired me to start my own channel. He was speaking about Canelo's activity, right? Canelo has been, in the last 9 months, he's fought 4 times. Or this will be his 4th fight in 9 months. So his activity. And he spoke about just, the more you do something, the better you get at it, which I have no agreement with that. He also talking about when fighters, because nowadays a lot of fighters like to preserve their O, which means everybody wants to be undefeated. It don't work like that. The competition is much tougher. It's just a different game. So you have to, to go undefeated is kind of not likely, because how many fighters have really ever done that in boxing history? Period. And if you just look at, professionally and the amateurs, everybody lost. You know what I mean? So, preserving that O, my man Showbiz was just saying, from Caleb Plant's perspective, preserving his O and not fighting as consistently as Canelo, who is the top dog. He's the top dog. So if the top dog is fighting that actively and consistently 4 times in 9 months, that's crazy. That's crazy. But it just shows you, Canelo been stopping guys and, just getting better, right? But where I differ with the activity is I feel like, yes, you can do more to get better, but there's something to that slow, precise, and because the body needs rest, right? Mentally, you need rest, and I don't want, or you wouldn't want as a fighter to go or have a fight and be burnt out. And what I mean is, this fourth fight could be the one you just probably not have the endurance and durability because of so much activity. But I could be wrong. I'm just saying, if you do something too much, it's bad for you. You could drink too much water and die. You understand? So I think activity is good, but with certain experienced fighters, like Canelo's young, just like Caleb. They both are young guys. They're in their prime. But Canelo is an old head when it comes to his experience. He's seasoned. He's had so many fights and have fought so much in this activity. Even in his prime, you got to respect it. But at the same time, it's like you've already fought the best fighter, which is Floyd Mayweather, years ago. And you've lost before. So do you need that much activity to learn or get better? I don't know. That's the question for you guys. You guys let me know. I'm just saying, from my perspective, I would look at this like overtraining, right? Or just doing too much when you're going against an opponent like Caleb Plant, who I believe is better than Billy Saunders. He has the activity as far as the experience. He has the thing about Caleb Plant is he builds. He's not going to slow down in the later rounds. He's going to get better and better each round he goes. And he has the head movement. We know one thing about Canelo. He has, just like most boxers, a difficult time with boxers who have perfected timing and head movement. And Caleb Plant is one of those guys. And he actually is getting better as the rounds go on. Very precise. Excuse me. Very precise with his shots, his head movement, and just, I think, is just a better and more skilled boxer than people would like to, when you put him up against Canelo, give him credit for. Like Canelo, to me, head movement is good, but Canelo's style is basically outbeat or bring more punishment to his fighter. When Caleb Plant is, I'm not necessarily trying to outwork you or beat you, like as far as punishment, pain, right? He's more, I can outwork you, but also in my working, I will make you miss. See, we like Floyd because he's going to make you miss and just defeat you mentally. He's going to defeat you mentally. He's going to show you how smart he is and how skilled he is, and that frustrates you. Caleb Plant is more like, I will outsmart you, but also I'm going to bring the activity as well. So Man, Canelo, everyone is thinking Canelo and going with Canelo. He's the favorite. I don't know. I don't know. You saw what Teofimo did to the GOAT. I'm just saying. This could be one of those. This could be one of those. Just saying. This could be one of those where you're thinking this undercard, or not undercard, sorry, it's the underdog coming into this fight simply has no chance. But we all know in boxing, everyone has a chance because it only takes one punch, right? But when you do not sleep on Caleb Plant. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. And if I'm a betting man, I would bet for Caleb Plant. Just the odds are there, and, you know, you could win big. So, but you guys let me know what you think. Caleb Plant, Canelo Alvarez, who you guys going with? I'm going to rock and say that I think Caleb Plant is being overlooked in a way, or underestimated. Like, I think he could do it. But that's just me, guys. But that's my time, guys. If you like this video, you already know what to do, man. Hit that thumbs up button down below. Comment down below what other fights you want me to talk about. I do have a video coming out, and I'm actually about to release after this video in the UFC. I'm going to talk more about the Errol Spence and Manny Pacquiao fight. What's going on with Deontay Wilder? Is the Tyson Fury fight still going to happen? I don't know. Plenty more to talk about, but I love you guys. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.